Hey Aries. Alright, so this time there's been a huge split between the first 6 of my readings in January and the second set of my readings. And sorry about that. I had to go on a bit of a journey for my guides. I'm working on a 342 page workbook for the astrology, for helping you with your chart. Today, I'm working with, I pulled out Sybil's Oraculum by Tiana Lee McQuiller, and the artwork is by Kathleen V. Foisy. This is, I went in search of it. I went in search of cards that speak to my experiences working with divine African guidance. And I found this deck, and I found a few other decks, but this one I work with personally quite a bit. And I have not asked Tiana's permission yet to use them in videos, but I needed to give it a trial run to see where we get. This is honoring the truth that the Delphi Oracle was always an African prophetess, that's been whitewashed, that basically the whole Mediterranean region, empires all in close to that area, consulted with African prophetesses. If you want to know how we ended up with the Adam and Eve story, I'll put the link to the Mami Wata video that gives the details of that. And I wouldn't be surprised if this connects to Orish's energy as well. So I'll put links to that. So yes, I do have personal experience with what I feel are the either the people or God's guides connected. I'm still in the process of figuring it all out. There's so much to figure out. Now, Tiana would like me to sort of sift through the cards until I feel that I can see the ones that are being called upon. But I'm going to do a soft shuffle because that's still what I like to do. It might be a combined effort here. There are 4 colors of cards. There's the black, and that is the core issue. There is copper, and that is the projection, what you're in your head about that's stopping you from understanding or solving the core issue. Red, hot action cards. Blue, cool action cards. Yeah, so let's see, there might be one of each coming out for you. There might be a couple. And then I've pulled out the black and gold Smith Waite tarot deck for clarifications. Okay, Aries, how are you? Wow, geez, you're all getting questioning. This is a cool action card. So I'll read it out. I didn't read it out for Gemini or Taurus, but I'll read it out for you. Because they obviously want me to read it out because it keeps showing up. Okay. A red action card. Good for Aries. Speed. Equivalent to the Chariot card. Yes. Which is interesting. So cool action and hot action. Questioning, but quickly. Okay. Well, what do we want to say about the core issue and what you're in your head about? Core issue smacked right out. Unity. Interesting. Unity about what? What's stopping you from solving issues of unity? Well, they've got another cool action card. Initiative. Okay, well, Gemini had that one. Do we have a projection? Do we have anything? I'll take this one. Confusion, yeah. No, I'm not going to take it. I don't know, because a few cards bounced out there. So let's just, we're going to bounce and bounce and bounce. Let's take this one. Mirror. Okay, so there's a question of seeing yourself. Are you seeing yourself correctly in this situation? Are you seeing yourself correctly in this situation? Is there anything you need to look at again? Okay, well, what is the situation? What do we need? Sideways. Sideways energy. Well, that's going to interfere with speed. Okay, so somebody's in their head. Somebody's feeling trapped. There's not much unity in that. And apparently you're not questioning, though. Or somebody's not questioning. Okay, now it fell over the mirror. I was wanting clarification for the mirror, and so now she's stuck in wet ground. She's stuck in wet ground. So there is muddied thinking. There is a mix of intuition and let's say matrix thinking. We know that she needs to free herself. This is also mutable air, and I would reclassify the air signs, and I would make Aquarius mutable air. Traditionally this would be Gemini, but I really would make the argument, and I have done elsewhere, for this being Aquarius, but that might not have anything to do with this Aries. Okay, so she's side. Now what does it mean if she's undecided? So does that mean that there's action being taken? What else do I need to know? Okay. Oh, so there's a contract that's up, or a Taurus is gone. And it's possible that you are a Taurus, or that you're a Taurus birth sign with an Aries sun, because the true position of the sun for most of Taurus is in Aries. But let's say that a relationship, a contract, is over. This is major arcana, so it is divine timing. It is divine timing. Okay, well, that's what you're in your head about. You're in your head. The projection, the fear. Okay, let's look up mirror. The mirror represents self-knowledge and physical and spiritual reflection. Patroness of astrology, Heru. More temples were built in her honor than for any other goddess. She's oh, it's Hathor, right. Everyone who has ever looked at themselves in a mirror is aware that the image reflected back is reversed. But never do we question if it's really us. In fact, if we saw someone looking at themselves in a mirror holding up their right hand and insisting it was not really them because the mirror reflected their raised left hand, we would call them crazy. Yet intelligent people do this every day when they fail to see how situations reflect the mind of the perceiver. I must point out this is only an accurate statement when the situation reflects something oppressive or otherwise negative. Strangely, the same individuals will readily acknowledge that a situation reflects them if they perceive the situation to be fortunate or otherwise positive. It's only when we acknowledge that whatever is occurring in our lives has its origin in us that we will cease living in denial and grow by taking full responsibility for the good, the bad, the ugly times. So it's possible. I'm going to modify, based on what I believe, I'm not law of attraction. But I think it's important to me to consult with people that don't completely share the same point of view, yes? Critical point you've missed. Review the core issue card again. So, it's possible you've done something to help create the situation yourself. We do have a situation where somebody is potentially trapped. I mean, we're going to a 9 of Swords with the intuition, 7 of Swords, the getaway, the promise to self, the transformation, yes, of thinking. This is perseverance in thinking. So this unity has been broken. This unity, this contract, yes? You have to look at it again and make sure that you're seeing. She says it's easy enough to see ourselves in what the good situations, reflected in the good situations, but in the bad situations, there's something about this breakup, this ending. What do we want for speed? What clarification? And it's right on top of it. Okay, do not, we have half of 8 is a 4. This resting card, I am wary of it, and I'm glad that it's in reverse, because the problem with staying in this, I mean, I'm going to be unusual for feeling this way about this card. But the problem is that you press the pause button, and then usually the only way the pause button comes unpaused is with the 5 of Swords, with a conflict. Because once you're in the see nothing, hear nothing, feel nothing zone, right? That's what this is. It's, you know, this person is like, nope, not right now. Not a thing. Okay, I mean, the hands are in prayer. But shall we say a meditative state where just nobody's getting in. This is possibly the sort of truth that they're lying on, right? Okay, so they're saying, yeah, no, move, put yourself. Yes, Aries, and I know. I'll see if there's any more clarification. But okay. Yeah, so that sort of truth that they're lying on. We have it in reverse. Gemini also have it in reverse. Finger of God. So this beginning, this truth, somebody's... Well, I've got the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so holding off on guidance. The 4 of Cups I take as communion energy, as it's love, yes, but I actually put Wands more as love, as heart energy. For me, this is the water energy has everything to do with bloodlines and guides, the spirit world roots, right? So I'm gonna say guides are coming through with insight, with help, and you're holding off on that. We have, yeah, interesting. See, we've got 3 cups on the ground here, and we have 3 cups in reverse. This good time. If it was a third party, there might be hesitation because of feeling betrayed. The 3 graces. These are the 3 graces. But if there's betrayal from a partner, or if there's an ending with the partner, it can totally affect the spiritual connections. Who to trust in a situation. What am I saying? In God, in your guides. Okay, so what did I say? Okay, I'm going to read Unity. I'm going to do what they said. They said, look at it again. Look at it again. Key symbols in this. The fountain represents communal reflection, okay, right. Yes, look at it again, because we have, yes, communal. All right, what did I just finish saying? Reflection, refreshment, healing, divine insight, interdimensional travel. Hey, Aries, interdimensional travel. You're the Fool. Your first house. Get out there. Excellent. Throughout the Mediterranean world, sacred fountains attracted devoted pilgrims from near and far seeking spiritual purification and divine inspiration. The white doves symbolize the unifying power of love. Ah, these are actually white. So there are... Everything that exists is but an expression of a greater reality. Well, then you have to decide what you believe about the multiverse, don't you? Right. So if we're all part of each other, I'm not part of evil, I'll tell you that much. But then you do need to decide. Questions to consider. Are you about to make a choice that would positively influence your entire life, or are you blindly following? Are you? You're not sure. We're not sure about this blindfold. Blindly following what feels good right now. Have you considered the big picture? Are you denying an opportunity to unify with others for superficial or negatively discriminatory reasons? Are you truly comfortable with the different aspects of yourself? That mirror. Are you looking for someone or something else to complete you? Are you merely pretending to be unified with others? What are the long-term consequences of a masquerade? Okay. Yep. Okay, so they want, these are both speaking to Fool, Aries energy, first house energy. Seek it out. Seek it out. Initiative, yes. Questioning. So you've got a spirit quest. Whatever this ending is here, that's your spirit. That sets you on a spirit quest. Absolutely, Aries. Yeah. And the Chariot is typically Cancerian, like water energy, yes? And so that has everything to do with guides, balance. Somebody's thrown your balance. This threw your balance off, and you need it back. You can do this. You can do it. You can do it better than anybody, Aries. Back soon. Much love.